My name is Arnaldo Codero. I am a grateful recovered alcoholic and I am HIV positive. I'm 42 years old. I was diagnosed on August 7, 2004, and I want to share a little bit of my story. On June 17, 2004, I lost my mother. She died from natural causes. I was able to be there with her, holding her hand and telling her that it was okay to let go. And the day she died, I grabbed her hand and told her, "Mom, please go. I promise you that I won't fight over any of the material things you are leaving us. I promise you that." In that moment, she opened her eyes, a tear rolled out, she smiled, and then she stopped breathing. That was one of the saddest moments of my life. A month after that, I was diagnosed with HIV, and I thought I was going to die. So I went to Mexico and told my family, and they all rejected me. So for me, that was a great excuse to start drinking again. But inside, I knew that was not what I wanted, so I decided to learn more about HIV/AIDS. I started to volunteer at two agencies, Pacto Latino and Christie's Place. There was something about Christie's Place that really attracted me. It was the way I was treated when I went there for the first time. They showed me love and understanding. I met Kristen Milton Store's father, Doug Milton. We started to talk about his daughter, and that's when I realized I was not the only one adopted, and that my adopted parents really loved me. After being diagnosed, I started to ask about AA meetings. I was suggested that I go to a local coffee house where they had regular meetings. That's where I met Mark Davis, my sponsor. I heard him share, and in that moment, I wanted what he had. I asked him if he will walk with me through my sobriety, and he said if I was willing to go to any lengths, and I said yes. We had so much similar things, and he helped me change my life all the way. He showed me how to find myself and to love myself, and the most important, he showed me how to love my virus too. Now, I have an sponsee, and I am giving what Mark gave me, courage, strength, and hope. The HIV services I access helped me to get where I am now. I have turned my life around, and I am now helping others. Recently, I went to Sacramento and met with the governor. After that trip, I went to Washington, D.C. for HIV/AIDS conference. Both trips were for the intention to talk to the politicians so they will not cut off funding for HIV/AIDS. I also received a letter from former President Bill Clinton in which he encouraged me to keep working hard in the fight against AIDS, HIV, and alcoholism. I also had a contact with Congresswoman Ms. Susan Davis. She has been showing lots of support for the HIV/AIDS field for the community. Also, recently I did an interview for Gilead Science where I talk about my addiction, my HIV/AIDS, and my cocktail regimen. In 2006, I lost my 42-year-old AA sponsor to HIV-related cancer. Mark was a wonderful mentor to me. Mark Davis, my sponsor, will be in my heart, and I miss him dearly. Even though not all my biological family is no longer in my life, I have found a new family among my co-workers, colleagues, clients, and the HIV community and the AA community. My life has changed a lot. I learned to love myself and to see things more positive. My goal is to pass this hope and strength to others who are newly diagnosed and to let them know HIV/AIDS is not a death sentence. And I can say, my name is Arnaldo Codero. I am HIV positive and a grateful recovered alcoholic.